So really, one of the issues with capitalism, which is why I'll never be a capitalist, don't call me a capitalist. It's almost like calling me the N word. The reason I don't want to be a capitalist is because capitalism is built on that Eurocentric scarcity mindset. Like, in order for me to do well, my company has to be number one. Look at how many US companies fight to be number one. They almost act like being number two just don't even matter, right? It's like, no, if you're number two and you're rich, and then they're rich and he's rich and she's rich, why can't we all just be rich together? Why we got to beat each other up just so we can be number one? That's a mental illness, by the way. That's a mental illness. That's a mental health problem. And it shows itself in the low quality of life that most Americans live. Most Americans do not have happy lives. There's a massive epidemic of mental illness all throughout this country. People are stressed out, overworked, they feel underpaid. You're not treating your workers right. People are getting sick and dying from cancer, from food that's being fed to them by these corporations that are trying to squeeze every nickel they can out of you. And then after they beat you up and take your money, then the healthcare system comes along and says, "Oh yeah, we got a pill that'll make you feel better, but it's going to cost you $1,000." And next thing you know, you die broke, and you die broke and sick and unhappy and everything else. And I don't even want to talk about what's going on with marriages and relationships and family. I listen to people talk about their relationships, and I'm like, how the hell are you gonna stay married to somebody? You sound like a selfish person. Like you can't do family when you're selfish. That doesn't even work. Anyway, let me keep going. Then there were the Crusades. The Crusades happened between 1095 and 1291, and that just gave this religious justification for mass violence. And this would what's crazy about the religious crusades, which tells you how warped the Eurocentric mindset is you would literally have the Pope order an invasion of a country, and the Pope would tell you to go murder as many people as possible. How the hell you that's the craziest thing I've ever seen.